Hey, hi. Today it's going to be a short podcast in terms of collaboration, some of the lessons in the past, and why things worked and why it didn't work. Specifically, why it worked the way it works. Um, that those are the things which you look into it. I mean, if all my ideas I was able to successfully push it, maybe I might have climbed a few more steps in my career. But then for things that worked, why it took so long? And how it could have been made possible to accelerate faster, and to what extent collaboration as a wish versus reality, what are the challenges. So this goes back to my Xbox days, wherein like I was part of the team which was providing the complete supply chain solution. And basically, I worked with program managers, product managers, business counterparts, and the support team. And the system was tracking all the way from manufacturing, distribution, warranty, repair, refurbishment, returns, everything into an aspect of it. So basically, every team has their own priorities. Product management team in terms of how do I add more products into the system, how do I provide more warranty, and they have the list of things. Business in terms of how do I cut down the cost, how do I identify new vendors, and how do I add new touch points, and as well as the ongoing things, what are the issues, how do we reduce the tickets, customer issues, and at the center point, the core of the IT function, which need to enable the demands across the functions and need to keep moving. So each one has been assigned respective priorities and which they work on delivering. Basically, one of the point wherein like when there was a dispute in warranty and we had an escalation, and then we found out there are certain out of sequence event which made us uh, determining the accurate warranty a little difficult. And then basically when things warm go to escalate at a higher level, then you have everybody firefighting it to solve it, and then we gave a free warranty for that particular customer to sort out the issue. Beyond this particular point, we know at least this system where all it exists, what kind of consequences are there, and how we can fix it. Then primarily handling this and associating warranty not just from a product but for a consumer, that was more meaningful. And although I had that thought and worked with my mentor, Roji, and then we were able to get some things like how we can fix it. But the challenges were how do we migrate the data and how do we get the system fixed. But then it took maybe a couple of iterations even to sell it. At last, after pushing it for a couple of months, then finally when we did not have anything, it was picked up, and then it was fixed. But then if you look, against the things what we wish, if it happens in a quicker pace, it might have fixed, I mean, a lot more. Everybody has ideas why it takes so long to get it fixed. That's what was running in my mind. Basically, I could think some reasons. Every function has their own priorities in terms of what they want to achieve. When the burning issues come up, everyone looks at in terms of fixing it and firefighting it. But then thinking beyond it, how do we fix future issues? And again, every function has their own focus and priorities. But then, when you look from a customer point of view, there are certain things like beyond the function. How do we accommodate from a customer point of view in terms of how any future customer we need to address it? But then, the challenge of pushing an idea and then managing it along with existing items and the cost associated with each of the work item, and then it becomes like overall different teams collaborating together. But then if every team has its own objectives versus from the customer point of view, what things we could do on top of it, rather than seeing goals as every function, probably that might have helped to move faster. And then if we always do firefighting and we always run with um, a certain sprint or certain set of priorities, a pre-built work log, then again you might lose the context. So I think collaboration is easier said than achieved. But then the essence of everything is also seeing the big picture, as well as the true essence is meaningful collaboration is understanding and planning across functions with customer as the epicenter of focus, as well as how we can do certain things proactively and how we can also ensure the shared goals of each function can also be achieved. Yep. I hope this perspective puts some reality as well as the challenges in how why it takes too long to get things or to push ideas. Thank you.